2025 big year for mobile. Mobile games are getting too big for mobile, and developers listen to feedback and they make them bigger. Anyway, the biggest mobile games are often single player, and offline play makes them generously bigger. Of course, here's 2025's finest so far on Android and iOS. Kicking off number 1 with genuine mobile gaming quality, we got no other choice but to give it to Acecraft. Or rather, Cupheads if it quit smoking and moved to mobile and joined the bullet hell circus. You're basically piloting Saturday morning cartoon war, dodging with just a jazzy soundtrack politely mocking you for dying every single time. Every boss fight feels like it's holding a personal grudge, and yet you keep coming back because it's really that good. The art's slick, controls are tight, and somehow it actually makes rage feel classy. It's free, fair, and fun as hell. Proof that mobile games can punch like consoles where they build with pure, unfiltered obsession. If Shawshank Redemption had microtransactions and a sprint button, we'd like to think this would be it. I mean, Prison Master Escape Journey makes sneaking through vents and bribing inmates satisfying in just all the right ways. You start as a nobody in this game with a dream and a spoon, slowly turning the world's worst Airbnb into your escape playground, where every guard's pattern matters, trade is a gamble, and like one dumb move gets you teased back to reality. It's stealthy, addictive, part strategy, part all-around chaos. Think of it as Escapist meets Hitman Go, except you're sweaty, barefoot, and praying that spoon doesn't break. We'd like to think that this one is actually the best in the trilogy, story-wise at least. I mean, Horror Tale 3 The Witch is like if Hello Neighbor finally grew up, got therapy, and started unpacking his trauma. Like the old spots being under construction kinda killed the nostalgia vibe, and the game tapes are just peak storytelling. Like I personally went from Screw Nathan to like bro needs a hug at some point. The scares still land, but now they guilt trip you while doing it. It's creepy, sad, and weirdly wholesome. Like watching your childhood nightmare try to apologize. Definitely one of the most underrated mobile games of all time. 2025 could easily be kinder to this one. A proper stealth game you can actually play while pretending to be productive. Hitman World of Assassination on iOS crams the entire trilogy. Yeah, 1, 2, and 3 into your phone, minus the bold glare reflections. It's still the same cold-blooded puzzle box of murder where time and disguise and improvisation rule. You can choke a guy with a spaghetti wire once again and like walk past his friend in a shift's hat the next. The touch controls work shockingly well, and with controller support it feels like basically console grade. Try the first mission for free. Just don't get caught killing time at work. If you have ever thought about living the van life, just cruising around and waking up to new views every day, well, Van Life Simulator brings that dream right into your phone. Like imagine driving a camper that's just the whole thing, your house, where you can customize it, tackle some tough off-road terrains, and find those hidden, peaceful camping spots. The game actually really nails the freedom of life, plus you've got to manage everything from your food to water to your relationships with fellow travelers. It's got that Sims-like vibe, but with like the added bonus of great views as well. Coming in at number 6, we have pure next-gen open-world racing sim that just nails freedom, realism, and some deep car culture. Car driving multiplayer, although it's an offline game, it's got some realistic physics, some highly detailed environments, and fully customizable car that just lets you tune every part of it, from suspension to exhaust, then the option to hit the road solo or with friends. It's got massive maps, real stations, multiplayer meetups, and a ton of race modes, offline modes included of course, a driver animation, turbo upgrades, every detail is just good. It's even got cross-platform support, and it's available now on Android and iOS for free, just over a gigabyte in size. Number 7, we have the game Truck Simulator Big Rigs. Big Rigs actually nails that old classic American trucking vibe with an open world that just feels huge and also detailed. Like the game scratches that weirdly specific itch to drive 18 wheels across nowhere around 2 a.m. Like, it doesn't really need that action, just diesel, death, and determination. Like, you're not hauling fright, you're hauling your dignity uphill in the first gear. It's gritty, chill, and surprisingly addictive. The physics actually matter, so every curve and hill feels earned. You buy a garage, upgrade engines, and slowly build an empire as you go. Basically, you're a truck simulator's American cousin who drinks black coffee and never uses GPS. Zombie Harbor, on the other hand, feels like one of those mobile shooters that just gets it. It's straight to the point, tight controls, clean visuals, and a constant rush of action. You just grab a gun, you start mowing down waves of zombies in post-apocalyptic maps that actually feel authentic. The weapons mechanics are decent, upgrading them feels genuinely rewarding instead of grindy. It's fully offline so you can blast through missions anywhere, anytime without worrying about any connection drops, and the waves get tougher as you go, smarter and also more disparate. If you miss old school zombie shooters with that classic survival feel, Zombie Harbor actually brings it back in style. Number 9, we have the game Urban Food Delivery. And it's another game that nails that old classic one more delivery loop we kinda love. You start small with a cheap bike, low tips, but before long you're slushing through city traffics like a pro. Everyone's about beating the clock, finding smarter routes, and keeping the food hot. The game's all about speed and efficiency, but there's also strategy, like you can upgrade your ride, manage routes, and staying sharp through intersections. It's a pretty simple game though, satisfying and surprisingly addictive. The city feels alive, and the controls are just tight enough to make every close call rewarding. For anyone who likes that grind meets skill balance, this one's definitely worth the time. Hitman Absolution has officially proved itself as the GOAT. Not some watered down knockoff, this is the full 13-year-old stealth classic that's rebuilt from the ground up for phones. Complete with touch controls, gamepad support, and even keyboard and mouse compatibility. I mean, yeah, Feral Interactive actually went all out. If you've missed watching Agent 47 silently ruin people or basically criminals' lives and style, now is a chance to do it on the bus, in bed, or while pretending to work. It's a premium purchase around $15, but honestly, it's kinda cheap. You can always give it the old try thing and see for yourself. With that being said, Off-Road Car Racing Master is basically a workout for your thumbs and your nerves and your eyes. You're not just racing, you're whistling your truck on Jeep over rocks, mud, mountain trails that make you just question gravity. The physics actually matter. Every bump, hill, slippery patch forces you to just adjust on the fly. Upgrades let you tweak your ride, and weather changes keep you on your toes as well. It's part realistic driving, part arcade stunt madness, and just 100% capable of sucking hours out of your day without mercy. Perfect if you like a off-road game with a side of tension.
The only way we're gonna get through this?
Gangs of Miami crime shooter is like Max Payne meets Vice City, a sun-drenched offline crime shooter where like every shot hits harder with purpose. You play as two up-and-coming gangsters, rising from street nobodies to just featured mafia bosses eventually. You can expect some tight, cover-based first-person gameplay, intense shootouts, and missions that actually go from bank robberies to gang wars, and each character has its own unique mechanics. Your gear levels up with you as you go. Great visuals, greater boss fights, and just pure action. If you're into gritty shooter campaigns with a side of drip, this one's actually calling your name. Tiny Robots, although it has been out for some time within 2025, is just bringing some real puzzle to mobile for one more time. This game actually builds off the success of the Tiny Robots Recharge with a pretty cool escape room concept. You'll take on the role of Telly, a robot, in a mission to save his kidnapped grandpa through different realities, facing all sorts of techie challenges, and it's all packed with different levels. Over 60 levels, crafting minigames, bosses, and even character customization. Suffice it to say, if you're into brain-teasing adventures, this could be for you, especially with snap breaks, track record. This game is one hell of an experience. Mumbo Combo Legacy, on the other hand, turns platforming into a full-blown combo party. Just a great platform game with some innovative gameplay that just consists of different characters. It's fluid, boss battles are fun, and the enemies along the way give a pretty good feeling by killing them and making combos as you go. You start smashing, stacking moves to rack up score, and the faster, the crazier your combos, the better. What's actually cool is that you can unlock new forms, each bringing some wild new ways to move, attack, and win stages on the go. Just perfect one must-try vibe. It's pretty slick ride that doesn't let up. This one really delivers. Number 15, we have the game Robbery Simulator, and it easily brings sneaky vibes right into your fingers. It's a mobile spin-off of the hit Thief Simulator game, and it kinda hits that mix of stealth and just pure adrenaline. Offline play included. You start small, like swiping broken toasters, and just level up to robbing luxury mansions that are just packed with high-end loot. You get to hack security systems, outsmart alarms, and study the habits of your targets to plan the perfect heist. You can even trade your loot on ThiefNet, which is an online service, and unlock new tools and skills as you climb the criminal ladder. Anyway, it's a pretty slick game and pretty addictive. With that being said, of course, we've got the game Punch TV, the ultimate fight show. I've actually wanted to mention this game before on the channel, never really had the chance. This is just straight up one of those cleanest offline brawlers I've seen on the go. It feels like old school arcade meets modern fighting, like you're climbing this massive tower with all kinds of twists, tag teams, one-on-ones, full-on free-for-alls, and the roster is actually insane. There's over 50 fighters to choose from, and the PvP is legit too. No pay to win, just skill. Plus, you can team up in real-time co-op or just solo it with AI. It even runs rollback netcode if your ping is solid. Controller support, of course, free to play, offline play, just clean hits and hype. Honestly, this one feels like a sleeper gem. If you miss out on this game's official release, I gotta say, Wreckfest Try and Buy gives you a really wild taste of Death Rally racing with just a ton of destruction. It's also probably one of the top 3 most realistic racing games on mobiles right now. You can play the demo and see if it's for you to purchase. The game is all about smashing old school cars. You can upgrade everything from armor, engines, to just go full tank. The physics make every crash feel real. It's kind of twisted metal without the clowns, just busted bumpers and engines just screaming for mercy. Try it offline, and if you like wrecking cars, the full version's ready whenever you are. Have you ever wanted to go just bananas in public, but really couldn't because it's mean? Well, this game is literally that. You're stuck in a zoo cage while these random humans tease you, feed you, throw shit at you like you're the Weeknd. And you can finally throw something back. Encounters swing between funny, sometimes sad, sometimes mean, and it's kind of deep. It's kind of like if social commentary were a banana suit. The physics are just nonsense, chaotic, the humor's sharp, and the silence between laughs and, reality kind of hits hard. It's a game about being trapped, about performing, and about fighting boredom with just chaos. Or maybe it's just about being a monkey. I don't know. Either way, it's a pretty good game. Another question is, have you ever wanted to live the great life of an Indonesian delivery driver? Because Ojol Life Simulator delivers exactly that very good. You grind through food, passenger, and package deliveries, weaving through traffic, chasing that old exclusive 5-star rating. The city's open world is amazing, it's huge, every alley and potential shortcut helps you, and its nature is just a chill game that is addictive and absurdly specific. Like it's part racing, part life sim, and pretty good for just short bursts of full-on city domination. The game's been out for like less than 72 hours and already downloaded nearly 50,000 times just on the Player Store. Number 20, we're giving it to Goat Simulator 3 Multiverse, which is basically Goat Simulator gone wild across multiple realities if you missed it. And yeah, you're still a goat just causing goat mayhem. Think of it as Rick and Morty meets Jackass, but with like headbutts and non-stop nonsense. You get 8 different goats with weird powers and over 100 different gears to customize them, and just jump between different universes like you own the place and do your best to just mess stuff up in ways that makes zero sense. It's got a dialogue system which is fun, People talk, you bleed, it's classic. It's got mini games, side quests to keep things fresh while you wreak havoc. If you want goofy, absurd fun on mobile, this might be your jam, although it's a paid game about $9 in price.
Wait for the world to come back. We should get out of here.
Obviously, we had to include one Crunchyroll game in the list at least, because Eternights, although it's a Crunchyroll's games, it's just a perfect blend of action, romance, and the end of the world backdrop. Like, it instantly caught our attention with its just mix of combat and dating sim elements. And yeah, you heard that right. Saving the world while trying to woo your companions is the name of the game here. The combat is just intense. There's a ton of stylish combos, and between battles, you're gonna be forming bonds, going on dates, doing whatever, and unraveling people's and characters' backdrops. The girls, I mean. The stakes are pretty high here for both your love and your survival, and Eternights, this game actually balances it all pretty good. Give it a shot if you've got the Crunchyroll's membership. And last but not least, it's the game Silt, which is basically Limbo went scuba diving and immediately regretted it kind of game. It's a pretty eerie, beautiful game, unsettling in all the right ways. It's just a black and white fever dream where you possess fish instead of fighting them. Every frame here in this game looks hand-drawn by someone who hasn't seen sunlight in years, in a good way. And the sound design makes you paranoid about shadows that shouldn't really move. It's got a lot of puzzles, all clever, without being pretentious, and the free demo is the perfect bait here. No combat grind, no microtransactions, just quiet, haunting weirdness under the sea. It's less aquatic adventure, more drowning simulator. Thanks for watching, I hope you enjoyed. I'll see you again tomorrow.